Hi, this is Allie from Allie Cats Crafts. I'm here to show you another video for the Full of Charm June 2025 kit. This time I'm going to make 2 cards, and the things I'll be using is the stamp set from March 2025. I'll be using this sunflower stamp. I'll be using this punch for my sentiment. It's an old Stampin' Up! One. I'll be using just this part. And I'll be using Secret Sea ink and some fun things from my washi tape stuff that I have. And this washi tape I got from Pink Fresh. A friend of mine has a Stampin' Up! Place over in California where I used to live, a business, and it's called Lori's Stamp House or something like that. It's with Bailey Rentals in Oakley, California. But she started a scrapbook store there. And I think it's Lori's Scrapbook, to tell you the truth. But she sold this, and it's really cool. It's washi tape, which I never dreamed you could do this. You take the washi tape, and you put it on a piece of cardstock, like this. Just put it on there. And then there's a big die that goes on it, and you die cut it. Now, Stampin' Up! Has that. And I'm waiting for it to come in stock, and I really, really want it. So I'm just like saving my pennies to get that, because I need it, because I know how cool this is. And you get so much. I mean, I got hundreds of pieces. I gave away some to Allie's Creations. She gave it to other people. I gave some to my friend Lori. I gave some to my friend to Dorothy. Tons of people. So it's great. So that's what this is, okay? So I'm going to get on with my video, because I'm having trouble with keeping my recordings going because I run out of space on my phone. So I'm trying to keep them short and fast. So, and I did a little bit of work. So I took the card base out of the card kit and I cut it in half. And then I die cut this out of the middle. I've already glued it down. This I'm going to use on another card. And the size that I cut this so it'll fit on there is 4 1/4. No. Yeah, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Actually, yeah, I know the card base is 4 1/4 by 11. And then I score it at 2 3/4 and 5 1/2. This piece, sorry about this, 4 1/8 by 5 3/4. And then I die cut the middle out, using it for another card. This layer right here is 3 3/4 by 5. No, sorry. That's this one, and I'm going to put it on here once I design the card. The next one will be this particular layer, which is going to be on the flap. It's 2 5/8 by 4 1/8 here and here. Okay, so, but this piece is also from out of the card base in the June Paper Pumpkin Full of Charm. So I'm using those 2 pieces. So I will start with designing. So I want to put this right here. So you know what? I'll just glue it there now. This will also be a writing space for people to write their message, whatever they want to write there. And I'll take and put this right here in the middle, even it out nicely, and press it into place. So the next thing I will do is I'll get my dimensionals out, because I want to lay this piece down. Now this piece was bigger and I cut it off. And I do not have the extra pieces over here. Hold on one second. I'll show you what I did. I forgot to bring these over. So for what I wanted to do is I wanted to put it at the top here, but that took up all the space. So I took it, and if you look right here, that spot, I cut it off right here and remove that piece. So now I have this, so I can put it right there. So I will put in dimensionals on it, and I'm going to pop this up a little bit. And I want to keep it close to the bottom, because I'm going to put other stuff around it. So I will put that right there, but let me take a look. Move this out of the way. I only have a couple things I'm going to put around it, so I want to take a looky at it and see. So I was thinking about putting a leaf right there, and I was thinking about maybe I want that purple to show, so I kind of want to put it right there. So the reason I want to put the dimensional, see how it looks like it's a little popped up now? So it looks really nice. So I'll put one more dimensional right here. I needed to decide right where I was going to put it before I figure out the spot. So I'll cut this a tiny bit and put one right there. All those places are a safe spot to put. Take off all these papers. Throw out my trash. I'll place my flower up here. Now I'm purposely going a little bit above, but I'm not going beyond that spot. So I'm going to get my glue and I will bring this in where I want it. I kind of want to do it, I think I decided that's what I wanted to do. I need to keep it on the inside. If it goes out a little bit, you just take and just cut it off, no big deal. And I wanted that purple flower to show up a little bit, but I want to tuck that leaf, the little end of it there, okay? So I'm kind of filling in a little extra spot so it gives it a little more dimension. And it makes it much more fuller, but not all the way down in that area. So I'll bring this over a tad bit, whoops. Right there. And if it goes over, the envelope allows a little extra room for that. So I'm done with that part. Now I want to decorate this part right here, right down here. So I came in and I brought these 3 pieces in, and I'm going to lay this one flat because you can't do too much dimensional. We have postage will cost. So I'm going to lay it right there. And I want to put my sentiment on this, and I think I'll put it right there. So I need to set that there for a second and figure out where I'm going to put this. So I think I like it right there. Bring my glue in and put it under there and bring that in. Now I have another leaf here I want to add to it. And I'm going to bring this one down a little bit so that it kind of looks maybe a little bit up higher, maybe about like that. Okay? So we have all of our pretty stuff on it, the flowers and all the things like that. So now I'm going to get my ink out. And I will stamp happy anniversary onto this little, oh, I got my finger in the ink. It's a good thing I have 2 sides. Happy anniversary. And I'll close that up. Well, wait, actually, I'm going to use this. I almost forgot about it. My little sunflower thing, and I'm going to stamp it. I think, so if I put that on there, I got to decide, do I want it there or do I want it there? I think I like it in the corner. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to change my mind. I don't think I'm going to use that because we're going to need a lot of writing space. And if I do that, we won't have writing space because it's going to fold up like that. And I kind of want to put there. I'm debating now. Darn it. You know what I'll do? I have a better idea. Let me get my baby wipe out. See, sometimes you could change your mind and do whatever you want. And I have some washi tape. Hold on, let me get my washi tape. That's what happens when you change your mind. So I'm not going to have the leaves on there. All I want is the sunflower. So I'm going to take my washi tape because I'm afraid. Well, let me check something out. Oh, it won't show. I don't need it. Never mind. I'll do this. No, I'm going to washi tape it because if I put it in part of the way, I might have an issue, and I don't want to do that. So I gotta get my washi tape off, and I will like mask it off. So I'll show you what I'm doing. So certain things will not show up. I don't know if you've done masking before, but this works really well. So I'll mask off the leaf, so I'm starting to mask it off. And make sure that I check every little edge to make sure it's very well covered. Like, see, I don't have it right there yet. I'll go in there like that. Now I can ink up my stamp and pull off the washi tape. And do not leave that laying around because you will get it all over your fingers and everything, and you don't want that. Then I'll take this and bring in my thing, my paper, and I will stamp it. And all I get is the flower. I got a little bit of the leaf, but that's okay. So I'll move that over there and get my cleaner and clean off the stamp. Already got ink all over me. Okay, so now I'll get my Daffodil Delight marker and I'll come in and I'll color my daisy. The cool thing about Stampin' Up! Is that there's always, well, most of the time there are different things that you could do. Use old stamps to bring in what you want. Sometimes you just don't have it on hand, but if you have it and you save all your stamps, then you can use that as old retireds on these kits. And that's what I like doing, is using the retired ones. If someone has them and they say, hey, I'm selling them, what do you want? And then we'll just get that. So I'll get that done. Now I'm going to go get my crumb cake, which I did not put this out on. I'm so sorry, ladies. And I'll just color the middle. And there we go. So I will take my pumpkin pie. I think that's pumpkin, no, Tim and Tiger. And I will kind of brush around this to make it stands out a little bit. You don't want it too much, but you want it to kind of stand out. If I had my ink available, I would do that instead, but that's okay. I'm just doing a little bit around the edge. So it's not so plain and flat, if that makes sense. So there you go, see, there and there. So now I'll glue these down. And you have lots and lots of writing space. This card will go to the church for my card ministry. And I'll put it on dimensionals. I said I wasn't going to do dimensionals, and then the last minute I thought, I think I want to. So there's that. Now I found these little embellishments from a long time ago from Hobby Lobby. I was working on a sunflower junk journal, so I thought, oh, I know I have stickers. So I found my little sunflower stickers. Look at this. It goes perfect with the card. How about that? And I'll throw one up here. And we are done with the card. So they get the card, they open it up, tons of writing space, and some little nice little dimensionals on there, so it's popped up, and embellishments. So that's my first card. Second card, I'm going to bring in these other washi tape flowers. And this time, I brought in, I think it's peach pie. I think it is, let me look. Yeah, peach pie, because I'm going to use the ribbon too. So I'm going to glue this down first. And remember this piece that I cut out? That's going to be glued down next on top. So I'll glue it down. Get it nice and centered. See how pretty that looks? I like that. I was going to just put the white down. Then I looked at it and I go, no, it needs something more. Now you think that I'm probably using a lot of glue, but actually it's a fine tip. I'm using very little glue. Because if you use too much with any glue, the paper will buckle. But that can be cured. Just stick it under a book overnight. So it won't hurt anything if you do that, which is nice. So I'll put this one down. Line it up the best I can. There. And then I'm going to lay this next piece down. Actually, that was too far over. I want to redo that one. And it won't hurt that I did this because I did it really fast. And you won't see the bottom. So now I gotta bring this a little bit further over. I didn't do it quite far enough. That's better. Oops, I moved it. That's much better. See how it lines up better with the other one? So it's almost dry. It's very hot here in Texas. It was over 100 today, and tomorrow it's gonna get 100. And then it's gonna get to 102 or 3 or 4 or 5, some crazy hot temperature. And then it's going to rain. I don't know. You know, Texas has 4 seasons every year. I mean, every day sometimes. It's crazy. I still don't get it, but it happens. It's one of those things. So I'm going to stamp happy anniversary on this because it matches. Okay, close up my ink and clean off my stamp. There we go. And so then I will design this one. And this one, I thought I would put a bunch of flowers up here and make it come together to make a big bouquet on top. Kind of like this. So I'm going to start by putting some dimensionals on this. And I know where those are going to go, so I know where not to put the dimensionals. So I know that I could put one right there. And I could do it on the other side, no problem. And you really don't need a whole lot. Sometimes I overdo it. Because I get dimensional crazy, so to speak. And I just start doing it, don't think about it. So I will take this and move these out of the way. Pop that on. And I'll glue this one down. With these washi tape things, it just makes the card so easy. I mean, I don't know. I did all the work already. I die cut them and everything. So I've done all the hard part already. So that's the cool thing. If the hard work's done, I need to move that out of the way because I did not put that in the right spot. But it's okay because I could use that leaf in another spot. Watch. I just pop it down right into that spot so it pops up behind. And then bring this one over here. Okay. And I wanted to take and put this and this right here. But I have a couple other pieces. I might just take a look. And now I'm kind of rethinking. Thinking I would like the flower to kind of go over it a little bit like that. And then I could put maybe something, or I could do this one. Oh, I like this one better. I could tuck it up under there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's glue this one down first. Put my happy anniversary right there. So I know where to go. And then put that down. I'm going to bring back in my Timid Tiger marker. I'm going to go around the edges just to kind of make this stand out again. Just kind of go all around all the edges. Now when you do this, don't press down real hard because you'll ruin that tip. And you want to keep these for a long time because they're, oh, Lori, thank you again so much. I love these markers. And it matches all my paper and stuff because I had markers, but they're not nearly as good as this. These are good, but, and those are good, but they're not like this one. This one's amazing. So I will pop that right there. And this is how the card will go. See? And you open it up, you have all that writing space. So this one definitely needs more writing space. So now, and I don't know if I want to do the ribbon or not. I just brought it out thinking, I think I would like to do this. I think the ribbon will look really good. So I didn't even take a look at it. I just brought it out thinking, I want to use that. So my thought is to take the ribbon and put it around like this and put a little bow there. I think that'd be really cute. Or I could even put it right here. I don't know. I just thought it'd be the cutest thing. I'm thinking more right here. So that has a little spot. I think I'll do it right there. So I'll bring it around like this. Bows are very easy for me. Yeah, watch it not be easy because I said something, right? So I'll bring it up. Just tie your bow. Come on. There we go. Bring it around. Bring that down there. Did not leave a long tail, but that's okay. I usually leave it on the roll to save ribbon. It's very seldom I take it off. So there we go. And I'll cut it off. And that one. So now I'll just tighten it up a little bit. And there's my bow. Now if you want to keep your bow in a spot, this is what I do. Is I grab my taker pick, pull up one of these pull up these dots. I just started using these. I have so many from Paper Pumpkin. I never use them. Now I'm starting to realize that I need to use them. So I pull it off. Then I will take and put it like right there. And that will keep that one in place. And do the same thing. Take off the layer, grab it, and stick it up under there. And that will keep that one in place. So now the bow will stay in place. So people have, so it'll close up like this and fit in your envelope. They'll open it up. And that's the fun fold. It's a very easy fun fold. Okay, so hope you enjoyed my video. I love this fun fold, and I've been dying to try it. I did it with my upline. She does a video thing where we learn a new fold once a month, and I go on there, and sometimes I forget about going there because it's on a Sunday, and that's harder for me to get on there. I just don't think about it. I have other things on my mind, and she teaches us new fun folds. Sometimes I already know them, but sometimes, but I just love this card. Isn't this pretty? And I chose to use the sunflower embellishments, and I chose to use the ribbon on this. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. If you don't subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it if you could subscribe, like, and share with others. And if you want this, they have washi tape, and die cuts on stampinup.com. Go there and check it out. If you want to buy from me, look up Allison Clark in Nakona. Thank you very much and have a great evening. Bye.